man, Dreamcatchers, we're back. Giving you another video. Listen, man, listen. I love good stories. I love things that make you think outside the box, that make you have to like become a detective, like a private investigator. And truth be told, most people say some of the best investigators are your exes. Now here's why. Like, I know that's like coming out of the blue, like, whoa, what do you mean? Hell, find some stuff out. Like, listen. So, instead of playing this game on my own and listening to her story and figuring out how to do this, I have a great detective with me, Miss Galilei. What's going on? What's going on?
Hi, welcome guys. I'm so excited to play this. It's my first time playing something like this as well, so.
Definitely. Our first time playing, you might have seen Galilei in some of my previous videos when we were doing like the family game and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? We're like avid movie watchers. We go deep thinkers and stuff like this. So we're gonna piece her story together and figure out exactly what's going on with this chick and what's happening. So, as you know with these games, it's just like detective work. So let's see if y'all piece it together before us or if we're all at the same time. Regardless of all that, let's get started. Alright, so we're gonna start this game now. We went to delete game session and it's still showing like the eyes on the videos, but guess what? We're just gonna do it from scratch. So let's go to search on murder.
Let's do this.
And let's just start with a little red dress or a shirt.
You think it's murder? Clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Okay, so she's getting investigated apparently for something we don't really know. Let's go to the next one. That's too big.
So she starts off as the suspect?
Maybe.
Yeah, seems that way.
Yeah, that's me.
Uh-huh.
But February, that was months ago. Is that what you do with someone's murder?
Okay, Simon is dead. Let's check the next one.
Okay, that was January 7th.
Oh yeah, what was the other one, D?
Let's check back real quick.
This was...
August 27th. No, is that August or June?
I think that's June.
Okay. So June, and then this
That's
one
94, and what was the other one?
Yeah, so this is, okay. So this one came first.
94. So this one was actually first. Gotcha.
Yeah,
January
okay.
of 94, and then, okay, cool.
Okay.
Important. All right, let's see that one.
Okay.
Okay, the eyes mean we haven't watched it.
Ah. That's hilarious. Okay.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Okay, this is March. So they're talking about murdering Simon. So, cool. Let's see the last one.
Exactly.
I'd like to speak to him right now. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other, just now. Stories.
Okay, so we need to figure out if she actually murdered Simon. What's going on with Simon? So with that being said, let's search Simon.
Okay. Simon says.
Right. Brand new
Oh, wow.
batch.
61? Oh, we can only watch the first 5 anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see.
Simon Smith. He works at Enterprise Glass, making windows, all kinds of glass. Sam does the more special work, mirror making, digital effects, artistic things, really beautiful things.
Okay, so why would anybody want to kill Simon? We're about to find out.
Exactly.
Sam is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. His beard wears a ghost ginger, so it shows it. Not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. I bought a photo. It's a Russian photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. That's from
Okay, so Simon is a glass maker, average build, ginger hair. Okay, sounds like the ladies' man, I guess.
They might have some type of relationship or something, or could they have pictures together?
Right.
It's more than just a service to her.
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other areas there that Simon has to keep with, and involved sometimes. He just said Simon would be dreams.
Okay, so
You want to watch that one again?
no. Well, you can.
Okay. Because there's a lot of names
It's the
dropping out.
Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan.
Mm.
There's some other areas there that Simon has to keep with, and involved sometimes.
I thought you were about to start writing notes down. A real detective.
I should.
What happened to my Simon?
So Peter and Susan have the bar that he likes.
In
to
the
frequent.
Rockington Arms.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes, there's an abstract one. No one uses it very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. Save the princess.
Okay. Simon is a video gamer.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's cool. Simon seems like a pretty, well-rounded guy.
Definitely.
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something. There must have been some kind of accident. Simon didn't.
Okay. So Peter, Susan, or Rockington Arms? Which one to search? Or you got something else you got in mind?
No, because we need to link someone else, like, into what's going on. Like, we don't really know much about, like, the suspects at this point in time. We need suspects. And
Okay.
it looks like she's been ruled out at this point in time, because this is June, and it seems like they're working with her
Yeah.
instead of against her now.
Okay.
So we need more suspects.
Okay. So
Was
what's
it
you
Peter or Susan?
got? I'm down for Peter.
Peter, Plucky. Okay, so let's.
Oh, nothing. Okay, so try Susan.
Okay. Susan.
Okay.
Okay. Do the Rockington
Rockington
Arms?
Arms, yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let's look at it now.
I think you hit enter there too.
Yeah, I think I do too. I just.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Blonde hair dude. Like she said, blonde.
Blonde and ginger. Well, no.
Oh, ginger. You want to try ginger?
Yeah.
We're getting destroyed.
Glass. I mean.
Yeah, she did say glass. Like his job thing.
Yeah. She said he does a lot of art.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Now this one we've already seen.
Yeah, I
right?
forgot the eyes. We haven't seen it.
Okay.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some gloves. Gloves of four. He looks just like the photo.
Okay, so it's klutzy a little bit.
He takes them off with the camera. But he needs them to see properly. He needs to read the newspaper, a menu in a restaurant. Not look so much, or watching TV.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other things you coming up with so far or no?
No, just making note of the glasses, that he needs his glasses to do certain things, you know. So,
Okay.
yeah. Just taking notes.
He wasn't present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while.
It's a new girl.
The
No, that's
present
her.
was a mirror.
The
Okay.
same
A
girl.
nice mirror. Hidden engraved glass, kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
Okay. So he's really good with glass.
really, really good.
Correct.
Fairy tale
Yeah.
good.
On his clothes, that would make sense. He made it by hand. When he brushes the silver onto the gloves. It's not how they make those these days. When he made the mirror, he gave it to me.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mirrors getting very interesting now.
Exactly. This is going back to the beginning again.
Nah. I've had enough coffee for today, thanks. That's all.
Okay. So mirror, you thinking, or what you thinking?
Yeah, I mean at this point, cause some will either mirror or silver.
Okay.
Let's try mirror. Something was on his clothes, but she said it was silver. Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
My name is Hannah.
Hannah.
H-A-N-N-A.
Perfect.
It's Hannah. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work from here, but it's not quite symmetrical that well. Sorry. I'm Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Okay, Hannah.
Okay, thanks.
Definitely
Hannah.
gonna be looking up your name soon.
He sure is.
No. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since.
Interesting.
She's suspicious to me. I just can't put my finger on why.
Sylvie? No. And he normally sorts them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't want to look at the reflection.
Yikes.
Right.
She has some self-esteem issues. It seems.
Definitely. Okay, so alright, so the first five. Wanna do Hannah next?
I'm definitely down for Hannah.
Yeah, she's next. Hannah. Oh yeah, she's fully loaded. Oh,
Definitely.
This one.
Stretching?
Now this is by the end of June, and they've been working her for 5 months now.
For real. Hannah and Eve.
Oh wow. Yeah, she's on edge now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting to break her down now. Okay, this is good.
Very good.
Okay, this is going back to Mark. Oh, they did a lie detector on her.
Yes. My name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
I'm not supposed to answer the question, just yes or no. Lie detector test.
Exactly. She's lying already.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah.
Well, she must be Eve.
The midwife
Her
told
twin
me
sister.
that I was dead,
So Hannah and Eve are
Twins.
but I wasn't.
interesting.
Yep.
She wrote
Very
all this
interesting.
stuff
You know
in
they have the
her,
same DNA and the same fingerprint.
amazing what people would have to on paper.
What is your synopsis so far for the people?
My synopsis so far is that definitely one of them did it, leaning more towards Eve now that she's been introduced as a suspect. And I know for a fact that identical twins, which it seems like they are, they have the same fingerprint and sometimes the same blood, everything. So it's hard to like figure out which one did it if they have the same, biological information.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot of cases like that, unsolved mysteries.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
She recognised me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. We had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. It was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
And you got Eve, Florence. Oh look, somebody's actually looking at the computer. You seen that?
Oh, cool.
So yeah, we're actually a person. Anyway.
Seems like Eve's a little jealous too. It seems like she was like the what's it called in Cinderella, the ugly daughter, the one that had to do everything for Hannah.
So we got Eve, Florence, and Attic. So wherever
Okay,
you
so
want to go.
let's do Eve.
Yeah, Eve was getting interesting.
Yeah. Very. Okay, Eve.
Well, my friend, which was a friend from when I was a kid, which was also more popular in the books. I used to hate her for it.
You might have been on something.
Really hate it sometimes.
Already giving us motive.
Exactly. Motive.
Yes. We'd fight. We walked to the beach once and I held Eve's head underwater. There was no one else around. It was at the bottom of the beach. And I held her head under and I kept it out. And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up after. It was a love-hate relationship.
What you got?
Malicious tendencies.
Yes.
From
Yeah.
childhood, so
Cool.
she's always had a little killer in her. She can't be trusted.
Facts.
Police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off and we would save money, hitched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But again, there would be my friend Eve. My parents let me off.
Yeah, I don't like her already.
Yeah, she's hateful.
For sure.
My mother called me Eve.
Okay.
I'm a little confused on whether she and Anna, they are twins, right?
Seems to me.
So she calls her her friend.
Right. That's interesting.
Ah, very interesting. So she doesn't even want to call her her sister. Okay. What's next? Attic?
Attic or Florence?
Who's Florence?
That was that midwife that she was saying that took her in.
Okay, let's get the people out the way so we can get to them.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting to.
I think this is Eve, right? Or Hannah? No, this is Hannah.
Yeah, no, that's Eve.
Okay.
To clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Oh shoot! You see somebody's in the background?
Okay, cool. So they're like watching now?
Yeah, we are the person.
Oh wow.
You get it?
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror. She was me.
Your twin lives across the street and you don't really interact with her.
No.
I got questions, comments, and concerns.
Well, it seems like Florence, the midwife, raised her. Like somehow they got separated at birth.
Yeah.
They agreed to like separate them and raise them separately.
Yeah.
But that's so strange. I mean, I would kind of be freaked out too.
Definitely.
Florence was a warm, kind person. But she was broken. I guess. When I found her diary, I found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her stories and love. Whenever I spoke to her about it, I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, after I was older. She had 11 children, planned to have a large family. But her husband died in war. And that was back when he married for life.
Well, how did you get
She
in
was
Florence
married
care?
for life again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But I guess it was different with him. Being married for life, you know, she felt she couldn't marry again. I guess it was harder, a war ago. I'm dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
It's getting interesting.
It is interesting. Definitely want to know more about Florence and why she has Eve.
Right.
No. It was just me and her. He was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it and were going to try when they came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember, that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
What is your excellent Galilei analysis?
So far, I'm still leaning on Eve to be guilty, only because she's just so hateful. She has a lot of jealousy in her and a lot of misplaced anger. She probably might have placed it on Simon. But who exactly is Simon to them?
We don't know yet.
Okay. So this is all coming together. Okay. You think we need to go into the attic now and see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe there's some information on how Florence came into her care.
Right.
Or she came into Florence's care. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back in Simon. But I came back to old days before pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, the doghouse in the attic, old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but there was enough here before we started to sleep in there.
Parents passed away and they inherited the house.
Yes, and apparently she and Simon.
Gotcha.
So Simon is like her significant other.
Gotcha.
Yes. I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, and still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play out there and make up our own stories.
Interesting.
I think Eve is jealous, or she was so jealous of her sister Hannah, and maybe her relationship with Simon. Maybe she did kill Simon.
Dang.
I don't know.
Could their hairs have come from somewhere else? Could they? We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with only one head. Could they have come from there?
The hairs were found. She tried to blame it on the doll.
She tried it. I wanted to look at you for that one for confirmation. So she's delusional as well.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. You wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, lights, work, mirrors, beds, duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours planning it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all, passports, diaries, and all really elaborate stories.
Creative.
Very.
Once, a moth got trapped in there. We left the lights on. It was making us all really confused. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Olympian Nights.
Okay.
Interesting. Seems like she likes to kill.
Right. Dollhouse, maybe?
Yeah, dollhouse.
Only one.
Okay.
The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Handed back in with Simon. Eric gave Simon a week off to help him move. He decorated, modernised, wallpaper curtains. And insist the attic be left as it was. Doghouse and all. Simon went up there.
Eric, maybe? But that
Eric.
sounds like Simon's boss.
Eric?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was wearing a shirt, a blue turtleneck shirt, and shorts. He has a watch, it's a really nice one. It's a gift from his boss, Eric. Has coat, a long grey duffel coat, black pants and there. He would have taken that with me, it's not in the house.
Where was he last seen?
Did they mention his place of business where he works?
That was at the beginning. I got
Okay.
It's Friday evening, we had an argument, we left. On Saturday he didn't come back, he waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on Saturday afternoon, but he didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. He checked at the lock, that's on the click. He said he'd seen him on the Friday night but not since. Still was about his marriage.
So Friday night he died.
Still
Yes.
not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again, so I decided to come see you.
Okay.
When he was at the Rock, the bar,
Yeah, he was at the Rock.
at the local.
The local bar.
Yes, there's a share of Cavalier and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we are. Both of them are around our apartment street. Which
Okay.
Van, yep.
Yep.
Cavalier.
Yes,
In the
that
Rock.
would be in his wallet. It's a Visa and silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually puts in cash. Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. We met his wife, Diane.
Okay. Okay.
All right, since we read all those, what's your brilliant synopsis?
It's kind of tough to say at this point in time since we just introduced more characters because we have Eric, who is the boss, right? Simon's boss.
Yes.
Okay. Eric is like an uncle to him and
Yes.
things like that. Okay, so in my experience with other cases like this. You know?
Right.
Sometimes that boss, you know, he could get jealous too, or he might be having something going on with your wife. Ooh, big scenario. What if the boss, Eric, is having an affair with Eve,
Mm-hmm.
and him and Eve are conspiring to kill Simon? No, matter of fact, what if all three of them are in it to kill Simon? I don't know why they would want to kill Simon.
Yeah, I don't know why would have killed him yet. I think because like Hannah, like one of them really likes him. I think it's Eve, right? Eve is
Hannah is his wife.
Hannah is his wife.
Hannah
Yeah, Hannah
Simon.
Smith. Yeah,
Yeah.
Simon Smith, Hannah Smith.
Okay,
So
so
I
Hannah
feel like
Simon.
Hannah don't want to kill her husband though. But Eve is super jealous of Hannah. Right now,
Unless
my
there's some
motive
money
is like,
involved. What if
True.
there's some type of insurance policy? Because remember, he's a glass maker. He makes pretty things. You know, he probably has a lot of money. Might have some insurance policies or something like that. And being that they're twins, you know, if there's a reasonable doubt between which one of them did it, you can't find either one of them guilty.
right now,
and
my,
Eric, you know, he could benefit too. He's a beneficiary.
my premise is Eve is just so. Well, from what I'm, Eve is super jealous of Hannah to the point where she doesn't want her happy in relationships. Like, why couldn't I find a husband? That's what
That's
what I got so far.
That's true. Okay. Let's mind you that we got to keep Diane in the picture too.
Yeah. That's
Because
what Diane's
is-
talking about.
Yeah. So look her up.
Diane's really nice. She helps out with Iglesias, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Does her eye look bruised?
Kind of does. Definitely
Yeah, I
does.
noticed that. Okay.
Yeah, that's Sam's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, you must have known you. I was in Glasgow then.
So she's safe. Whoever this one is.
I think that's Hannah.
Okay.
Let me say that's Hannah. Yeah.
Glasgow.
Yeah.
We would go to the pub. We had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come in for dinner. That would be us returning from there. Diane's a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time,
She said she's a hater.
Master Chef, we got the recipe of sea fats after my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find a fell from the supermarket. Are you ever eating cotton?
She's like jealous of a lot of things, it seems.
Very jealous of everyone. It seems like, you know, what does Diane have to do with you?
We'd go to the pub. We had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his
We watch this
boss, and his wife.
And definitely have the eye up there.
That
Though.
would be us
Yes,
returning
but-
from there. Diane's a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients.
Probably gonna say something
And the
different
last
then.
time, Simon put something on Master Chef. We got the recipe of sea fats, after my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find a fell from the supermarket. Are you ever eating cotton?
So maybe it's the same video.
Oh, you see how it's like not disappearing? I think that's the same. That is the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simon and Eric Andre? No, can't imagine that.
Where did she get a good
Yes.
song?
Right.
Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist.
Mm.
You should ask Diane.
And someone's jealous of Simon. He's being too much of a perfectionist.
Mm.
Who would care?
Right.
It's a tough one. Let's see where we can take this.
I'm
I'm For The Rock?
The Rock, yeah, definitely.
I guess The Rock. We've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen my hands. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
So he definitely went to The Rock Friday night. It's after he left The Rock, this is when he died.
Yeah, that was this last known whereabouts.
Yeah.
No, no one's been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Someone sounded from The Rock.
That's
Maybe.
interesting.
What you got?
The plumber, just, you know,
Okay.
everybody that comes in is suspect right now. So
Okay.
the plumber, he came into the house, maybe he knows how to get in and out of the house now, maybe, you know,
Makes sense.
yeah. Where you want to go now?
You want to go with plumber, I guess?
Yeah, let's try it.
No.
No.
All right.
Okay. Dead end.
Right.
Okay.
Friday night. Friday.
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night.
Glasgow.
Yeah.
After the argument, after Sammy left, I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away. So I took a car.
Where'd you go?
We're to Glasgow.
Right.
Let's try that. Geothermal?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yes.
I got in the car and I drove.
Perfect.
I just kept driving off. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. Just had sleep.
Okay.
Interesting.
So she's
Where did
safe.
you sleep?
Right.
Who did you sleep with?
Yeah.
Yes. I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a copy of history, tried calling someone from the payphone, and put it back.
Okay. Motive seems pretty clear so far.
So clear. So far.
No, it's Glasgow was deserted that early morning.
So she's by herself up in Glasgow. Just wanted to sleep in a car at a rest stop.
Apparently all night.
Right.
Well, she got there in the morning.
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty. I was driving badly.
Regular.
Taxi.
Yeah.
A big crash. Just came away. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But I told him I was pregnant.
Oh.
He made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. He was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
Ooh.
Interesting. So
She's
she was pregnant.
Right. It's all emotional.
Interesting. They're arguing. So did Simon not want the baby?
Ooh.
What are y'all arguing about?
Yeah. I see why exes are good at this stuff. Like women in general.
That's funny. Yeah.
I got pregnant. Both our parents had a
Is that a
big
different one?
powwow.
Yeah, that's Eve.
We decided we should get married.
The one with the nasty attitude is always Eve.
Was both of them pregnant at the same time? What the Simon?
It's getting very interesting now. I knew something was up with this pregnancy.
Yes. Don't notice it again. This happens some days. I'm pregnant. It's morning sickness.
So in June she was pregnant.
Yes.
And when was the other one?
The one where she was in Glasgow.
Okay, these are two of the same woman. These are both Eve here, you think?
It might be Eve. The orange jacket might have been Eve, but I thought it was Hannah.
Okay, so that means that's Eve and this is Hannah. The blue is Eve, the orange is Hannah.
That's what I thought, but it's just so hard to tell now with these stories.
Yeah.
I mean, like, are y'all both
I'm gonna
pregnant?
look at the dates. So that this is June with the red, with the orange, or red, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yes. We found out that day. I told you.
Okay, in June she was pregnant. Gotcha.
Yeah, and that must be Hannah because she's saying him. Like, who is him?
Right.
See, Eve didn't have a man.
Right.
It's Rapunzel. The story starts where she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince. And Mother Gothel's confused, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, compared to one short hair, so that's already happened. She throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind. But she kills him with tears and says, "Is that happy ending? Is that too much?"
Interesting.
Go to that first one really quickly. I just want to see what the date was.
Yeah.
This is June, and this is also June.
I got pregnant.
Okay.
Both our parents had a big powwow.
And that's interesting. So she tells this story about Rapunzel, who basically was taken out of the castle, basically, and ostracized, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
for lack of better words. And then she's punished by the witch because she gets pregnant by the prince.
Mm.
So in this case, I guess Simon is the prince. So was Simon having an affair with Eve?
Simon.
And did Hannah find out and kill him? And now they're covering it up?
We'll put affair.
Yeah.
This is definitely Eve there.
Yeah.
In fair, Simon wasn't having an affair.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't believe her.
Right.
I think she's who he was having an affair with. Okay. Let's check it out. This is her again.
Oh, this Hannah.
You're reaching here.
That's Hannah?
I think so.
I don't know why.
Like her hair is different. I don't
No.
know.
I've never cheated on you. I've never taken anything from anyone. Simon is dead. But I have my people to go.
This is January over the same year. I'm
Why are you trying to understand?
so confused.
Why are you so obsessed with sex and affairs? You cheated on your wife. Is this your thing?
So she must have been like pretty much about to have the baby in June when he
Yeah,
died.
you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't kill him. You had Simon say something.
Yes.
And I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there.
Mm.
I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me. I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him.
I'm confused now, man.
This is crazy.
Oh shoot.
This is thick. Okay.
Seriously.
Trying to figure out where to go with this. We
Right.
have to eliminate somebody, or we have to.
You don't want to eliminate Hannah? She was in Glasgow.
I'm just not convinced that Hannah didn't have anything
Hospital.
to do with it. Exactly, the records, remember? Yeah. Okay.
Ask the hospital.
Mm.
Maybe Taxi, the driver.
Yeah.
Oh, we got that.
So we already talked about Diane.
Baby
Baby, yeah.
or child, maybe.
You're on the money. 17
Let's go.
entries.
Let's go.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were staying for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Sits down, boys try to get away from our holiday.
Okay. Okay.
That's interesting.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time places. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with mum and dad, but was there for us. And a baby.
If it came.
Right.
It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, with hope.
She doesn't seem very hopeful about having the baby.
For real.
I lost
Mm.
and miscarriage at 8 months. We carried on living at Sam's parents until about a few months after.
How did she lose the baby in June, but the other one was June? She said she was pregnant right now. So okay, one lost the baby, one is currently pregnant. Eve lost the baby. Hannah's currently pregnant. When she went to Glasgow, she was pregnant. Eve lost the baby.
Eve lost her baby.
Yes.
Sometime in between January and
June.
Yeah.
And Hannah is pregnant in June.
I can't get over that story that she told about Rapunzel. She said that Rapunzel was the ugly sister, the ugly daughter, or whatever, the one that got punished. She's been removed, kind of like Eve.
Right.
Remember, she was living with the caretaker. I forgot her name, Florence.
Florence.
Right. And Florence, apparently, I guess is the witch, who got mad at her for getting pregnant by the prince.
Mm.
I think Eve got pregnant by Simon. And I think Hannah found out. And I think that they might be colluding together to cover up Simon's murder.
I get it, but it's like we've seen this one, I think.
We have, okay.
But it's like, how was she in Glasgow and still did it?
Or was she in Glasgow? Which one was in Glasgow?
Hannah,
Did we know that for sure?
from what
I
she
mean,
said.
they are identical twins.
You're right.
They could have switched places. That's the thing with twins, man. You just don't know.
It was after dinner. I had spoken to Sam's parents on the phone.
This is Hannah. She's pregnant right now.
Suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, that we lived there. That would be. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed, and never had the heart to throw out.
Sally.
And I suddenly remembered that when I looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I'm cold. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. That's what I do. That's what I call it.
Who was killed back there?
Was it Simon?
Right.
This is her parents' house, right?
Right. So maybe she found Simon's body back there.
This was the parents' house, right?
I believe so.
Hold on, let me play the beginning.
It was after dinner. I had spoken to Sam's parents on the phone.
Oh, on the phone.
I looked up from their nose and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff. That we lived there. That would be.
Okay.
There's
Then I'll
some
escape
boxes
from
in the
all
cellar.
that.
No.
Okay. So they were at their home. She
Yeah.
found Simon dead in the cellar.
Got it. Sell it.
It was a shock to him. He never thought it was possible. I don't know what I hadn't decided whether to keep the baby. I also really ready to talk to him about it.
We got cellar, maybe miscarriage, dead bodies, whatever.
Her hair looks different too. I wonder, like, with that orange jacket on, she has some scenes when her hair is loose and it's free flowing, and then you have this where she's ponytailed. So, I'm just making notes. What do you want to search for next?
I'm gonna say cellar.
Cellar, yeah, it's good. What's in the cellar?
Things wrong. The bags. I'm put it on my kitchen. I'm going to the cellar. It's just a place where things are put. That used to be the bags were taped up. I think it was plastic.
Someone killed him and taped him up into.
In a bag?
Right.
Sounds disgusting. How long was that up there? Between Friday night.
Right.
Long time, considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird. Knowing the people who've been there through my things. It's like I've been there. Worse, obviously. I haven't even said it yet. He sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said. But we had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get that out. And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner, so we get a date set for a funeral. It's going to be a cremation. So,
why are you cremating the body? Well, not that why you cremating the body. That's kind of common, but I don't know. Just making a point that it's going to be a cremation. Normally, people do that when they're trying to get rid of the evidence on the body before they try to re-dig it back up.
it happened very quickly. We hired to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They were gone. We took him down to the cellar. We had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it in there. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
I'm very confused.
I'm super. That video took me like, can we watch it again?
Yeah.
That was a lot.
It happened very quickly. We hired to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They were gone. We took him down to the cellar. We had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it in there. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
Body and watch. This is crazy. I'm definitely leaning toward they working together.
Yeah, you were
The
on
two
something with
sisters.
that. You were on something with that.
Because she mentioned her clothes. They're gone.
The bruise. I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes. don't know if there's much more that I can tell you about having already told the other policeman. I found the body.
Yeah, they're switching.
Yeah, yeah.
Sitting in that chair, yeah, they're not always talking to who they think they are.
His body. Didn't real. His throat. Yeah, his throat being out.
Somebody slashed his throat.
Wow.
These are glasses. This is the glasses.
Glasses and watch. This is the second time she's mentioned something about his glasses and him not being able to see, and
He doesn't mind when he takes pictures and stuff. I used to do that too.
yeah, of course not. I mean, makes sense.
Really?
And this is Hannah for Eve.
I believe this hand is just because of the hair.
It's so hard to tell because Eve is more sinister, her attitude and her demeanor.
Yeah.
And this song is definitely talking about making an instrument out of somebody's body parts. So I don't know what kind of humor she has.
Where can you send me news as evidence against you?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this day, March 7th. This is good because this is when she was talking crazy.
Yes.
Can you imagine? I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen. As it was so many boys. Men. My brother refused. It might be a stop because hers had. I was pretty, but I'm happy he stayed the same now. Felt like I really fucked things up. So I started separate points. We've become different.
So that's Eve trying to look like Hannah?
That's what it appears like at
Yeah.
this point in time.
She's trying to become her.
Yeah.
What the?
Where you want to take it?
Shoot. We're
We
close
got
to something.
watch,
Alibi, maybe.
Alibi.
No.
Okay.
Watch.
There was something else that was mentioned too, like something that I could have searched.
I guess you could call it that, but we were both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding. We had our first dance to come back and stay. I'm not sure if
This is
that's a
Hannah.
good wedding
This
song,
is
but
Hannah.
I loved it. I chose it. It was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before. It was probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment. Just the two of us.
Who is that? You seen that?
Yeah.
Who are we? The freak.
I pops out. Okay, shucks. Hannah and them working together. Hannah and Eve working together. I need another keyword to tie something in. Hannah. She said the watch made the alibi stick.
We did glass, we did mirror. Throat.
Oh, okay. Good. Good.
And throat.
Okay. Wish I knew who we were.
Like I said before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor. His throat had been cut.
He was already dead?
I did.
There's a lot of that.
I think they're telling two different stories on purpose. This is reasonable doubt.
Instead,
Thought he was dead in the cellar.
Right, I thought
In
you
the
moved
bag.
him. Yeah.
Now he's in the living room.
And you moved him to the cellar.
Exactly.
her story is that she waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. They took out a present. Another one. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed against the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She then went to scare him off.
Simon was talking to Eve. It didn't work out. He started talking to Hannah. But things he was doing with Eve, he started doing with Hannah. Eve pretended to be Hannah, and he was doing the thing that he did for her to make her feel special, which made him want to kill her. Or her kill him.
Want to kill him, Mary, because she got jealous. Like,
Yeah.
oh, so this is what you're doing for my sister? Or
Right.
Well, not even for my sister, for the girl across the street.
Yeah.
No more than please get me back in the house. And everything about my clothes would be up. Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous. Didn't want to show. Even the first date. We went to see Tom Cruise at the old building. We both went. Kept changing places in the toilet. We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. I thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, he was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me, but that was it. He didn't want to have calm in the hands, and each board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first kisser. I mean, that's why she got pregnant. From that one time.
Alright. These girls are kind of weird, right?
Yes.
They both like the same dude, so they shared him. They would keep the same wig, but switch spots so they both could spend time with him at the same time instead of just saying, hey, let's both just do this together.
Exactly.
It was fun for them to just switch out.
Kinda
Like,
trick
okay,
'em.
yeah, like you get a kiss, I'll get a kiss, but don't pipe, or but she pipe. What the F? Twins do this type of stuff?
Yes.
Wow.
They apparently they do a lot of stuff.
I'm talking about twins, and nowadays I gotta find these twins, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, what you got? What is your synopsis? And how does she get pregnant if the woman was pregnant? Like, how did you then get pregnant too? You know?
Well, there was one scene where she said that she didn't get pregnant. I think she lied about getting pregnant. Remember? Because she said her body just wouldn't get pregnant. She slept with so many boys, guys.
Right. So the other one got pregnant, but I wonder how they both
managed to kind of, because she said Hannah fucked it up. Basically.
Yeah, like you weren't supposed to have sex with him and all that.
Yeah, well, by getting pregnant, she messed
right.
up
Well, she messed everything. Yeah,
their little game or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right, because that's why she said Hannah messed it up, because as Hannah's getting pregnant and the other one's not, they can't pretend to be each other anymore.
Right.
So were they both doing this to Simon?
Yes.
So they're both doing this to Simon?
Yes.
Okay, so where do we take this at now? Okay, so we know why. We have motive.
Right.
What did she use? The glass slit his throat, right?
Yeah. What if that was a broken mirror? Maybe twins? I don't know if that will.
You think you're onto something?
Twins. Really? Are you really asking me that question?
Well, like it seems like we're a guy or something.
Are we seeing him because we're getting closer?
I think so.
Are you out of your mind? Twins.
Yes, lady, twins. Are y'all
Right.
twins?
Keep asking her the same thing.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper, dark and dramatic. Had a private place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
Maybe divorce?
Yeah. Or even marriage, but yeah, divorce sounds good.
Okay, marriage?
Yeah, it's try marriage or wedding.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Or police.
So wedding and police.
I'll hoover and dust every week. Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week. But every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. When I was there, she was hoovering every day. We ran an haunted house. You know how that doing machines bring you the front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. And last time I was there, I looked at the vase. There was a fresh pack. In all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret about that.
Interesting.
Exactly. Hannah definitely has some secrets.
So, our sex life has probably been fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage. Simon was very moral about that sort of thing. He wouldn't just walk out there and sleep with anyone. He wasn't that kind of guy. And he took his marriage very seriously.
That's why I couldn't just both say, okay, weirdos. This the girl who be admitting everything.
Yes.
What is seen.
And longer
After the
videos.
kiss, the next time, he took me back to the house, to our parents' house. to their house. So it was definitely him. I sometimes think he wanted to get caught to prove to himself that we were different people. He told me about his marriage, told me how his wife was completely different to me. I almost got that out.
Cause y'all was doing it the whole time. He didn't know they were twins. He was like trying to like, are these two different girls? He wasn't sure. And she's like, yeah, you were different than my wife. You look just like this little girl I used to talk to. But they've been switching the whole time.
Exactly.
So that's why she almost laughed in his face. Hey, guess what?
I am the same chick. Interesting.
Wow. I don't know.
This is sick.
It is sick, but I don't know what the word to put in to like say this. Like, I get it now. They both was doing it and messed up, but it's like, what is the word that we search here? Police? But I feel like police is going backwards, but we can try it.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, something like that.
Or conspire. Police. Wedding was another one we could search.
Yeah.
1984 was in England. We were living at Dagenhams. I lost the baby in the spring and my parents died in the summer. It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when we discovered the bodies, it was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of these forensic entomologists to keep that up. And because of the heat.
The parents are the one who died, I guess, up in the cellar
Yeah.
with the bag. Okay.
They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too. He said it was the mushrooms. It was hard to believe. Death caps. They have a skirt around the cap. And my dad taught me that. But the police had no reason to think it was suspicious. They lived alone. And no one had any reason to hurt them.
One of them killed the parents too.
Yeah, maybe poison.
Yeah, definitely, because they grew up, I guess, eating mushrooms and stuff. The dad always grew mushrooms, so who would know to give them that other than them?
Let's try poison.
Okay.
At the time they said it was poison, food poisoning. And I felt so guilty. If I'd still been at home, maybe I could have done something. I got a job to contribute to Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. I said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between us. It's never just been the two of us, there's always been pressure.
Doug has been mentioned a couple times.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm about to, I don't know if I'm gonna put like swap or something,
Yeah.
but we can try Doug also.
Try this. Swap.
Yeah, this girl, I like when she talks.
Me
Well,
too.
this scene.
Just being my way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things. And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation.
Crazy.
It was exhausting.
Very.
We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. And we would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
I think you're on something with diary.
Nah, easy, diary. That's my thing. I'll get one, well, as long as I
speaking, yeah.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
Right. That's when they started. Oh, okay. So we on to something with
We're
that.
close.
I'm trying to figure what to put in to
Yeah.
hone in on that. Mother.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window. She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out. I would have been good with her.
Mm.
I was young, but I would have been good with her. She was a girl, by the way, a baby. We were going to call her Sarah. Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana, but I didn't want it to have so much trouble.
Interesting.
Right.
Like Hannah, Ava, spelled backwards. Same.
Exactly. But she didn't want her to have a name like that.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story? It's a real life fairy tale.
Rapunzel. Sarah maybe or Ava.
Okay.
Okay, no.
Or would it just the age?
No, it was like that. It was with
Okay.
age.
Ava, AVA.
Yeah.
Not some fairy tale or whatever. She keeps
Yeah,
bringing up
Rapunzel.
princesses and fairy tale.
Yeah.
Which should I play?
Let's try fairy.
Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over and they were so good to me. Rapunzel's my favourite. My brain's just full of it. How many things in colour? And Glaziers. I worked there some weekends and some had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity. He was always good at helping along with his children. Simon was quiet, with thoughtful and loud voice. Even then, he had a sense of craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Always ballet to just running around like Paddy's chickens most of the time. And Nancy had that look. Maybe a fairy tale prince from the books.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. They definitely live in a fantasy world.
Cheated on him. He was devoted to me. And I was devoted to him. Nothing in life was easy. We were good to each other. Life was imperfect.
I'm just gonna put Rapunzel, but I have no idea how to spell it. I think it's P-U-N.
Oh no.
Okay.
Did it pass? So let me start with all that Rapunzel stuff. Do you need me to do that card again?
Oh, her again.
Yeah.
We were obsessed with fairy tales. Not just the pretty, pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real, bizarre and violent. Felt like life. We had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny paints. At the front of the book was an index of illustrations. We read that more than the actual stories. We'd read aloud the captions and click between the pictures. There was something intimate about peeling back the tracing paper and dressing the pictures. Rapunzel's hair is cut. The eagle plucks out his heart. The princess pricks her finger.
Okay, so I think just based on everything we've done so far, what do you have?
It's hard to say because at this point in time, I'm suspicious on how Florence died. They said that she fell down the stairs.
Right.
And also we saw that guy flashing in the background after that scene too.
Yeah.
Where she talked about how basically she just left the house and walked across the street. But I'm like, that's weird. Your mom just slipped down the stairs and died.
Right.
And you walk out the house and across the street. Like,
right.
That's kind of strange. So I don't know. How are you feeling about it?
I feel that when her mother died, I think that was Eve's or Aunt Hannah's mother. I'm getting them mixed up now. She went across the street to talk to her, and she's like, "Hey, you want to be like a fairy tale now?" And like, so people don't know I'm really a lot. Like, people would just think I disappeared. Let's act like we're the same person, and just like whatever you do, even when you get a husband or whatever.
We're still gonna pretend to be each other.
Yeah,
so much alike. Yeah.
Right. So I don't look suspicious from the mother dying. Let's just seem like we're one person. No one else would know. Whatever. So she convinced her to like act the same. So with this being said, let's do one more and let's pause for this time.
Okay.
Let's try to find one more good one.
I'm trying to think of another like keyword. The mother. Let's see. Stairs. I think that was one of the first.
That was the first one. Yeah. When we kill.
Short.
I mean, what if they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time. I mean, why would anyone who knew Simon want to kill him?
Did we ever search Doug?
Or jealous? I don't know.
Yeah, let's try jealous. That's a good one.
Okay.
I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them. Okay. I parked up in the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down in bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you. Don't know.
This is frustrating me a little bit because I'm like, Okay, so we basically know that they were alternating spots and tricking Simon with that. Okay, we know that much. We know Simon ended up dead in the living room because he got his throat slashed.
Right.
Because apparently they got into a little argument.
Right.
And she didn't mean to break the glass, or she didn't mean to really kill him.
Right.
That's what was being said. So what exactly is the mystery? Are we looking for a confession, or somebody's supposed to confess?
You're right. Who did she kill him with? I think is the question. Because why in June now the other one is not admitting it. One is saying we did it, but we don't know who she killed him with.
Exactly. So I don't even. Nothing. Dang, like what? I'm trying to think of what a key word where we can get them talking more.
Slash. No.
We did glass already, right?
Yeah, I think we did dead.
Yeah. We said dead already?
I believe so. Okay.
We've got schizophrenia, thinking it was flu or something. The neighbour called me, I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead in their bed. And they'd been there for days. No one had noticed.
Ew.
Yeah, it smells.
Yeah.
It was so soon after my miscarriage. The worst year of my life. I'd been so happy to get married, and after that, I was just like, fuck. That's all that matters, really. The baby. Simon's dead, but the baby, that's how he will live on. Our baby.
Hmm?
Is that him? That's. Okay. Somebody's getting us closer to the truth. Something about this baby. Because she said that's all that matters is the
baby. And she couldn't even get pregnant. She said she had miscarriage. It was Hannah's baby, which I was trying to say is both of y'all's. Wow.
It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets.
Secret.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon. No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford.
Oxford.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
February, finally a different month.
Yes.
You ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer. Is that your evidence? Of course I thought about what happened then. It's all I thought about. My husband is dead.
So it was secret.
Her.
Yep.
When we went together, we'd send secret messages by tapping out a code that we learned from a book, the knock code. Something prisoners of war would use. We tap them out on radiator pipes or the attic floor.
Remember the other girl was just tapping?
Yep. The one that was laid out, that was. Oh, so she's giving her code? Where the other one was while she was giving her interview?
Yeah.
Dad thought we had mice. But they couldn't hide any. Bought a cat anyway.
Code.
Interesting.
Or even cat.
Okay. Want to do code?
Or code for sure. Alright.
No, they were shut. Most of the windows are really hard to open anyway. It's stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. Could have left a door open accidentally. There's a cat flap in the back door. My parents had a cat before they died called Domino. With its little black thing with white dots. We never did anything about the cat flap, but too thin, we could maybe squeeze through it. This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
My gosh, is there another sister or is it schizophrenia? I'm just going crazy.
We loved our cat, Domino. He had this little bell around his neck to stop him from killing birds in the garden. We used to write each other notes and put them in the bell, and we could send them to each other. Mum found some of the notes once, and she thought I was just writing to myself because our handwriting was identical. We had our own words for things, so she didn't quite understand them anyway.
It's either schizophrenia or a real person.
Exactly.
How do you put schizo?
No, stop. I don't know how to spell it. Hold on. How do you spell it? I don't know. My phone's over there. I can't.
I think it's
find it.
schizo. Oh my god.
It's okay.
Schizo.
Okay.
Let's see. It's SCHIZO. Let's try that for now. No. Maybe Frenia. PHRENIA. No. Okay. She's not schizo. Disorder.
Yeah, like multiple personality.
Oh.
Yeah. Something about this mom, because that's the only time that guy keeps popping up when she tells the story about the mom.
Oh, Domino, maybe. Okay. No.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything, I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
Alright. Do you want to pause here or keep going?
I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on the case right now. I'm just like.
All right. Well,
maybe I can pause and maybe like we'll think about, because I can't let this go.
Okay. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a quick pause here and come back at it. But definitely, shoot, I don't even know what to say. All I can say is if y'all want to see us finish this, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We shall return to this to figure out what is going on with these two sisters and Simon. Because like it seemed like it was a minute, but now it's like we haven't really figured it out yet. But of course, until we see you guys again, that's Galilehi. I'm ReggieSova. And we're out.
Peace, y'all.
If you like that video and want to see more videos, click here. You want to support your boy, follow my dream, make sure to subscribe here. Also leave that thumbs up below. And in the meantime, I'm ReggieSova.